This is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Told you this was too easy.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a second, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Hello, Lockhart Guard Station. Yeah, where is this? Can I get your phone number, please? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll send out help as soon as possible.
Control Tango Yankee 101, please respond.
Yeah, received and responding.
I received a report of theft at Lakeshore Pharmacy. Can you please respond?
En route.
Roger.
Thanks for coming in today, Neve. Is it alright if we just take some questions of you?
Yeah, no problem.
Were you working in Lakeshore Pharmacy today?
I was, yes.
And what were you doing at the pharmacy?
I was working behind the counter, stocking medication.
And were you working with anyone?
Neve Head was also working there.
And what happened?
I didn't really see much, but Nicole told me that two men came in and that there was a robbery.
Did you see anyone come into the shop at 12 o'clock?
There was 2 customers already in there, but I didn't see anyone else come in.
So you did not see anyone take anything?
No.
Was there any witnesses?
Tom Fahey he came up to Nicole and told us, and then Nicole told me to call the guards.
Did he mention anything about the 2 robbers?
They were both around 5'5", all in black tracksuits.
And did you give any permission for anyone to take anything from the shop?
No, I didn't.
And does your shop have CCTV?
Yeah, we're covered by CCTV.
I'll just read it back to you just to make sure.
Yeah.
So your name is Neve Head, you're working in Lakeshore Pharmacy today, and you're also working with Nicole Clark.
On Tuesday, 21st of March at 12 o'clock, I was working at the counter with Neve Head.
Yeah.
At about 12:15, 2 men entered the shop, both about 5'9", wearing all black, dark hair.
You did not see anyone take anything from the shop?
Yeah.
But you knew that there was Tom Fahey there that did see something? And your shop is covered by CCTV?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'll get you to sign here.
Okay. One out in the door.
This is Aaron. He's been arrested on suspicion of theft.
I'm Garda Conor Gilligan. I'm the member in charge. You have the right to know why you have been brought to the Garda station and what if you were suspected to have done. You have the right to legal advice and to talk to the solicitor confidentially. If you can't afford a solicitor, the Gardaí will explain how a solicitor can be provided free of charge. Do you understand your rights?
So this is Ignacio Diaz. He's been arrested on suspicion of theft. There's CCTV and independent witness are required for him to be detained. He was arrested at 12:30 and arrival to station at 12:45.
Address?
14 John McKilla.
Memo of interview with Aaron Ban. Having been cautioned as follows, you are not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you do say will be taken down in writing and may be given as evidence.
You have had the opportunity to consult with a solicitor prior to this interview, and you are entitled to have a solicitor present in the interview with you. You are not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so.
As you are aware, this interview is being recorded and recording may be used as evidence. Tell me why you've been arrested.
I was caught stealing.
Do you recognise this item?
Yes.
Why did you steal it?
I didn't have any money.
Do you wish to add anything to your statement?
No.
Okay, sign here.
Okay, Garda Wendy, Garda Reen. You've two prisoners in downstairs.
Yep.
Good. How's the investigation going? Or tell me about it.
We were down at the pharmacy and we heard they were stealing.
And where did you come across them?
We caught them at Credit Union, red-handed.
Okay, they had the property on them.
They did, yeah.
Okay, and you brought them back here to the station, and they're currently being detained.
Yeah.
Okay, how's the investigation going?
Yeah, grand. We have a statement there from the owner and memo.
Okay, so we have a statement here from the owners of the property that didn't give them permission.
Yeah.
Okay, and we also have a good witness statement. Any other evidence against them?
There was CCTV.
Okay, I haven't seen. How good is the CCTV footage?
Pretty clear, yeah.
Yeah, you're happy enough. You can make both
Clearly,
of them
yeah.
out very clearly. Did you interview them?
We did, yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, they've admitted.
Yeah, and they said that they took it.
They said, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems to me that you have enough evidence here to charge them with an offence, Section 4 theft, under the Criminal Justice Theft and Fraud Offences Act, which is basically shoplifting. So I'm going to give you a direction now for both of them to charge them with Section 4 theft. There's a court here in Loughrea on this Friday. So what I'd ask you to do is to bail them to court in Loughrea this Friday.
Yep.
Is that okay?
That's
For
grand,
both of them? Okay,
So,
right,
Thank you.
that'll do. Continue the good work.
Thanks.
All rise. DPP versus Aaron Ban.
Judge, I'd like to bring it to your attention that there is a co-accused in this case.
Who appears on behalf of the defendants?
Troy Rayner, mentored by Jacinta Hopkins. I appear, Judge.
DPP versus Ignacio Diaz.
I call Garda Wendy Werski to give evidence in respect of arrest, charge and caution.
Put your hand over the Bible and repeat after me. I swear by Almighty God
I swear by Almighty God
that my evidence to the court
that my evidence to the court
shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And your name?
Garda Wendy Werski, Loughrea Garda Station. Judge, at 12:30 on Tuesday, 21st of March 2023, on Dunkellen Street at Loughrea, I arrested Aaron Ban under Section 4.3 of the Criminal Law Act 1997 on suspicion of theft. He was conveyed to Loughrea Garda Station. Today at Loughrea Courthouse, I charged the defendant as set out on National Charge Sheet 19032. I handed him a true copy of the charge. After being charged, I cautioned the defendant as follows. You are not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you do say will be taken down in writing and may be given in evidence. Aaron Ban made no reply to this charge.
Judge, I call Garda Reenford to give evidence of arrest, charge and caution in relation to the second defendant, Ignacio Diaz.
Judge, at 12:30 on Tuesday, 21st of March 2023 at Dunkellen Street, Loughrea, I arrested Ignacio Diaz under Section 4 of the Criminal Law Act 1997 on suspicion of theft. He was convoyed to Loughrea Garda Station.
Mr. Keena, do you have any questions in relation to the evidence of Garda Ford?
Were my clients cooperative?
Yeah.
Judge, DPP directions are available to court and DPP directs summary disposal.
Mr. Keena, I must put your client on election. Do they opt for trial in the district court or do they opt for trial by judge and jury in the circuit court?
Both of my clients opt for district court, Judge, and they are taking a certain course. They are both pleading guilty, Judge.
Judge, on Wednesday 21st March 2023, both defendants entered the Lakeshore Pharmacy on Barrack Street, Loughrea, and stole two items, a Just Glow scented candle valued at €6.95 and a La Roche-Posay cleanser to the value of €20. They left the premises without payment. There is an independent witness judge and the incident was captured on CCTV. Both defendants were found in possession of the stolen items, which have been recovered and can be resold.
Sergeant, can you advise me if the accused have any previous convictions?
Yes, Judge. Both defendants have previous convictions, Judge. Aaron Ban has 98 previous convictions, Judge, including for 1 for robbery, 23 for theft, breach of bail, 6 for public order, Judge, including playing bad music and busking. The rest are road traffic, no tax, and cycling a bike with a ball tyre. Ignacio Diaz, 2 previous convictions, Judge. No TV licence and failure to wear a seatbelt. By way of victim impact evidence, Judge, the injured party is in this case is in the court and would like to give evidence. I call Nicole Clark.
I've only just set up business in Loughrea and this incident has made me feel very vulnerable. I've lost a lot of money because of it and I've also had to employ a new member of staff to cover for me today in the court case.
That is our evidence, Judge.
This is his first offence of this nature. He's easily influenced, but he's taking a new college course and he'll be moving to Cork and leaving this friend group soon. I believe the guidance of the probation service would be beneficial to my client.
Judge, my client, Aaron Ban, is a struggling musician who is a common busker in Galway City. He struggles with his finances and stole this item out of pure desperation. He is ready to turn a new chapter in his life, and I believe the guidance of the probation service would suit my client well. My clients fully cooperated with the Gardaí. My clients come with their hands up. My clients plead guilty. They were non-violent and cooperative during the entire process.
Mr. Ban, please stand. I've listened to the evidence and I'm very concerned as to the nature of the crime. These are very serious matters. They're not victimless crimes, and you've heard the consequences of your actions as set out by the victim in his victim impact statement. I'm also very concerned as to the road you're taking. You have had 98 previous convictions, which is substantial for someone as young as you. And this isn't your first theft, you've had theft previously. In all the circumstances, this is probably the time when you should be serving a prison sentence. But I am taking into account your young age. I know that you're a gifted musician. I'm going to give you a further opportunity to take a better path. And what I propose to do is I propose to sentence you to 6 months imprisonment, which I will suspend for 2 years on the basis that you enter into a bond to be of good behaviour, to not come to Garda attention, and most particularly not to commit any further offences. This will be suspended for 2 years, and if you do come to any Garda attention during that period, you will be brought back before this court and you will have to serve that sentence. Do you understand?
This court, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, you too are young, and while you have come before the court on previous occasions, they are not for offences like this. This is a serious step up in terms of offences, and I am going to give you an opportunity as well. I feel we need to understand why you have now engaged in this type of activity. And what I'm going to do is order a probation service report. What I have in mind is to see if you're suitable for a community service order, where you would engage in community service as directed by the probation officer. My view is that it should be 80 hours community service in lieu of 2 months imprisonment. Do you understand?
I understand.
All rise.